Hey, what's up YouTube? Some of you may already know that Lost Ark had its first closed beta last week. It lasted 5 days, total of 48 hours. I personally did not play the game, but I was hosting a streamer in Korea for the entire closed beta on Twitch. I'm currently working with a gaming site in a group with a bunch of other Korean and Chinese closed beta players. In the future, I may be able to distribute a few closed beta keys to you guys, so make sure to subscribe for more updated info about that. Lost Ark had its first debut back in 2014. Stunning combat and the beautiful graphics got my attention immediately, along with many other people. Now today I want to talk about what I experienced during the closed beta by watching and talking with my closed beta testers. Lost Ark has a similar theme compared to Diablo 3 and Path of Exile. They are all involved in some sort of dark demon type of theme. In Lost Ark, the story is about you controlling a character that helps the prince to get back to the kingdom that was taken away from him. And at the same time, you are trying to fight off the demons invading your world. So in this game, you can see many different types of cool looking demons and monsters. In the first closed beta, there are 4 playable main classes: Gunner, Kung Fu Master, Warrior, and Bard. And from Lost Ark developer, they said there will be 6 playable main classes and each of them will have 3 subclasses. And that will be 18 playable characters that specialize in different fields. Some of them may seem a little bit too overpowered in closed beta 1, and I will talk about that more in my next video. In the closed beta, there is a gender lock issue. I personally don't think it's a huge problem, but to some audience that may affect their gameplay experience. In the future, they might add in an option for you to choose your desired gender, but as for right now, the chances are very slim. Now, let's talk about the whole gameplay mechanics. You can pretty much level up to level 30, which is the level cap in the first beta, by doing the main story quest. And because of that, it makes the whole leveling up grinding experience less painful and more interesting as you're learning the story. This game has open world PvE and also dungeon PvE. Open world PvE is more focused on world boss and time limited events, while dungeon PvE is more focused on getting a better gear and gathering resources. There are different types of dungeons, like the challenge tower where you complete one level and move on to the next. And the nice thing about that dungeon is that the game will save you a best record and allow you to challenge it next time so you don't have to grind all over again. And there is randomly generated dungeons that give you different buffs and monsters every time you go in. Combat is very interesting in this game. The skill system has a lot of diversity. Once you put enough points into a skill, it allows you to choose a different path to enhance that skill. This opens up a lot of different ways to set up your combo in different situations. For example, in boss fight, you may want to have more iframe skills, or in a dungeon you may want to have more sustainability. This will probably take some time to learn and trying to figure out which is the best for you. And there is also PvP in this game, but as for right now, gears do have effect in PvP. There are different modes of PvP in Lost Ark: 1 vs 1 and 3 vs 3, or a 6-man brawl. Right now, there is no open world PvP yet, but I do see a lot of potential of having a guild vs guild in this game. There is a lot more stuff coming into the next closed beta. New playable classes and maps, and possibly a new level cap. In the trailer, they added some special effect to make the whole visual experience better, but that is not in the actual gameplay. The skills are not as crazy, the dungeon plays is not as intense as it was in the trailer. But after the second day of the closed beta, I found myself addicted to the game, because there is so much more to explore, different ways to obtain your gears, fighting the world boss, and hoping to get some godlike gears, also challenging yourself to get a higher level dungeon. There are different difficulty in the dungeon, ranking from 1 star to 9 stars, 9 stars being the most difficult. In the closed beta, we can't even get past a 2-star difficulty dungeon. It is very hard, monsters are very strong, and they can pretty much 2-shot you. And the max difficulty being 9 star is just crazy to imagine. The replayability in this game is huge. There are secret spots for you to discover, treasure maps that opens up dungeons for you to explore, and inside those dungeons, huge group of mobs and intense boss fights are waiting for you. Many people ask me what's my opinion about this game. After the first closed beta, I would say this game deserves a chance. It has a lot of potential of becoming the next big MMORPG. As for right now, I will give it a 7 out of 10. I know there are some big issues like potential becoming a pay-to-win game, or will they ever fix unbalanced gameplay? And I don't want to overhype the game and it becomes the next No Man's Sky. I will continue to put out more information in the following weeks. This channel will mainly focus on Lost Ark, and if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe and like the video. If you have questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I will try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.